Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my Quest for Survival Hardcore Ironman series and we're already on episode 17. In this episode I'll be getting Prif requirements and tons of useful items along the way. I'll be speaking about all the requirements I'm getting and why I'm getting the useful items that I am obtaining. I really want to get this series up to date because I want to make weekly videos on the Hardcore Ironman of what I've done that week, so I can do it on the weekend at the end of the week, showing my progress for that whole week. So there may be a couple more Ironman videos over the next couple of weeks to fully catch up so I can do that week of progression. Anyway, that's enough rambling, let's get into the video. Starting this video off with a clue reward. I do really enjoy clue scrolls on the Ironman, to be honest. 216k. I got a dragon full helm ornament kit for if I ever get that lucky and get one. I doubt I'll ever have a dragon full helm drop, but oh well. I guess a couple of other useful supplies, not the worst clue. Keeping up with the tree runs, I got 72 farming in this run. So awesome when you get some really nice seeds from miscellanea like yew trees, they get you up so fast. Oh crap, I just got a 2.1 mil clue on my Ironman. Rune H4 and yew composite bow. 2 fortunate components in 1 clue. I think I've got like 14 now, so like 36 more to go. I was very much overdue training Dungeoneering, so what I did is I did a floor, picked up everything, sold it for coins, and bought the highest tier wood that I could fletch. I was able to fletch a tier 70 staff, which will make it much easier in the future for me. Although there is a couple of bosses that drop tier 80 staffs that would be even better. But if I can't get a tier 80 staff, at least I have that tier 70 one in order to carry me through until 75 Dungeoneering for Prif. On my way to 75 Dungeoneering as well, I'll get over 100,000 tokens, which then pays for my Charming Imp. Definitely want a Charming Imp just so it picks up those charms for me so I don't have to always run over to loot things. Especially when I'm safe spotting things like Exiled Cowfight Guardians, they're so annoying to pick up the charms. I enjoy the fact that you get a little bit of experience in other skills while Dungeoneering as well. I got 66 construction here and a couple of other levels while Dungeoneering as well. It's pretty good. Free extra experience. I went all the way to 70 in one go. I'm going to take a little break and come back and get 75. Can't do too much Dungeoneering in a row, otherwise I go insane. While AFK and doing some videos, I got 75 crafting with all of those silver bars I got in the last episode. Temple trekking for silver bars is absolutely great on an Ironman. Now I'm 75 crafting. Once I unlock Prif, I could just AFK harps and it's going to be glorious. Oh, okay. So I got another Bando's Mitre, but I have a reroll. So it's a fortunate component, but I will reroll it. Let's get something good. 50k coins and 2 mystic staffs. What is that? It was time for me to go back to Dungeoneering and get those last 5 levels. Solo Dungeoneering on an Ironman can be kind of annoying, but it's not too hard to do. It's just a little bit boring on your own with no one else in there. I do much prefer doing group Dungeoneering than solo. Solo's still pretty easy. You just need to make sure you have your lore runes, your cosmic runes, and you're just running around, always placing your gate stones whenever you hit a dead end. Remembering what doors were at the gate stones you placed so you can go back there, open them up when you get the keys, all of that good stuff. I was averaging probably around 8 to 10 minutes for my mediums, which made for some really good experience an hour when I got to my mediums. I was typically doing smalls until my top 6 or so mediums, and then I'd always unlock 1 or 2 by the time I get there, so then I'm doing the top 7 or 8 mediums. The rest of my dungeons were C6 smalls, so I'd still get a nice amount of experience getting to the mediums, and then the mediums will push the experience an hour over the top. Honestly, the Dungeoneering grind wasn't as bad as I expected. It wasn't that enjoyable because it was solo, but it wasn't as bad as I was actually originally thinking it was going to be. I just really don't want to come back here and grind for a chaotic or something because that's going to be even more annoying. But either way, after a little while, we got 75 Dungeoneering, and now we have enough tokens for our Charming Imp as well. Not only did we get 75 Dungeoneering for Prif, all out the way now, we also got our Charming Imp. This bad boy is definitely going to be so helpful when it comes to Slayer and things like that. Plus, because 75 summoning is another Prif requirement, this will help out tons in that aspect as well. As always, a nice reminder to always remember to do your caches because they're so broken. We're up to 86 Divination now, and all I've ever done is a couple of dailies and some caches. When I get 90 or 95, I'll probably start getting some energies myself because I'll have Invention unlocked by then, and then we can start actually getting some divine charges out of it. So the higher I can get my Divination before I unlock Invention, the better. Now this account was like 4 months old or something, I could finally buy a Jack of Trades aura. Loyalty points are so hard to get when you've only just made an account, and this was going to be my first purchase as soon as I could get it. Jack of Trades on an Ironman is absolutely crazy good because the Herblore experience it can provide is super helpful. Herblore is just one of the most annoying things to train on an Ironman, so being able to use Jack of Trades in it every single day, and even doing it twice if I use Viswax, is going to be super duper helpful in the grand scheme of things towards overloads, and even in the shorter term towards Prif. Hey, I got cave horrors as a task, so I can go get my black mask. I need to make sure I buy the Witchwood icon. Don't want to get hit for 900s on my hardcore man. Upon entering the cave, I just ran north, getting to the spot where there's like 4 cave horrors to kill in a nice proximity of one another. On the way, I thought I'd kill the cave horrors I see, just for the fun of it. And guess what happened? Oh my god, I got a black mask! Yeah, I was like 15 kills. I was just running through the dungeon killing them, didn't he? Yeah. Or learn the ability to craft Slayer helmets. Yeah. When the Slayer mask drops, it has 10 charges. You can just right click it to clear those charges. So you can make a Slayer helmet with a normal black mask once you took the charges off of it. Look at that awesome Slayer helmet. Now I just need the Hex Crest and Focus Sight so it works with Range and Mage. I got my first ever Cuirass task, so I thought I'd try them out, see their experience rates and see how hard they are to kill. They're quite tanky when you're using a leaf-bladed spear, but it does kill them pretty quickly, but it can be a bit inaccurate. Either way, it's not a very long task, and they do drop some really good items and tons of things for you to alch. So they make for a decent task, and I would never skip them. They're okay experience, they're not great experience by any means. But then again, at this level, there isn't that much that is great experience. At this level, it's more looking for a task that gives you good supplies or good GP. And these give you some supplies and some nice amounts of GP, so I'd rate them a fine task to do. Probably one of the better ones, to be honest. I got a Cuirass head. I don't want this. It was a loot beam, I got excited. They give a lot of addy plate bodies and things like that, but the 2 best things to alch are the leaf-bladed sword and the mystic robe tops. These both alch for quite a lot of money, and they're the ones you want to be looking out for. The steps to the clue were easy, but it was bad reward. I got 75 lore runes, a rune pickaxe, 150 natures, 24 mahogany planks, and 5 meerkat pouches. Yeah, the mahogany planks are really adding up, so that's pretty good, but everything else, eh. Using my Charming Imp on the Cow Fights task, Loving Life, I got 75 defense, which is a requirement for the Lord of Vampirium. I'm going to be training my mage to 85, and then I'm just going to put it in shared between defense and mage for the rest of it. So I'll get 99 mage when I'm like 95 defense, and it should be great. Also remember, whenever you do a task in the Slayer Tower, collect that combat XP tome or that GP. I always really like getting the combat XP tomes because I can put it in combats that I haven't trained for a little while, like range. It got me to 70 range, which allowed me to wear my Carol's crossbow, and now I look awesome and have a very, very strong weapon. Can't wait to use it on the next range task I get. Again, AFK and doing some videos, I chose to do some maple logs this time with my fletching, and I got 84 fletching just from AFKing. It's really awesome because I always have something to do on the Ironman while making videos because there's always something to AFK. The last thing I wanted to cover in this video is Familiarization. Familiarization can be done every single week, and you can either get pieces of the Shelburne Outfit from it or triple charm drops for 40 minutes. So for my Ironman, I want to get all 5 pieces of the Shelburne Outfit before even thinking about getting triple charm drops. The Shelburne Outfit will help summoning training quite a lot. All you gotta do is talk to Pick Up Sticks in Tavali. He'll either give you a riddle or say he can't find Pick and Mix. If he can't find him, then you need to hop worlds and get a different riddle. With that riddle, you can then go find out what summoning obelisk Pick and Mix is at, so then you can start the Familiarization minigame. This comes around every 2 hours game time and legit takes 5 to 10 minutes to do. Definitely worth doing every single week. When I do this again next week, I need to make sure I have As a First Resort quest completed. If I don't have this quest done, this means that I can't jump into the pool for Infinite Run. Jumping into the pool in Orglog to get Infinite Run during this D&D is absolutely crazy. Your run gets drained so quickly if you don't have the Infinite Run, and this takes twice as long to do. With the Infinite Run, you can just run past even the familiars hunting you. They drain your time, but because you have Infinite Run, you don't need that time they're draining. When you don't have Infinite Run, it's a bit harder and you have to dodge some familiars, so you have to walk and then keep your run up for when there's bad familiars, all of that stuff. So it's much easier to get As a First Resort done first, because then the Infinite Run will allow you to just run around, pick up all of these little fragments on the floor, get 60 and complete it within 5 minutes. I really regret not doing that quest by now anyway, because doing that quest also unlocks a shop where you can buy bird meat. Raw bird meat is needed for Spirit Terror birds anyway, so I definitely need to get that quest done so I can buy up some raw bird meat for summoning gains. But either way, once you've picked up your 60, you'll be teleported out. When you speak to Pick and Mix, he'll give you the choice between 2 rewards. If you pick the mystery summoning supply box, you always get a piece of the Shaman's outfit alongside some useful summoning supplies. And if you don't pick the box, you won't get the Shaman's outfit, but you'll get triple charms for 40 minutes. Triple charms for 40 minutes is really useful if you go somewhere like Water Fiends or Cow Fights. You can get some insane amount of charms during that time. But because I need the Shaman outfit first, I'm going to do 5 weeks in a row of just getting the boxes and getting the Shaman outfit pieces from those boxes. And that's it for this Hardcore Iron Man video. Another one will be out next week, and I hope you did enjoy this one. Give it a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you're new for future Runescape free content, and until next time, see ya.